By August, the Nassau County housing market looks very different than it did in April. You're no longer walking into a clean slate where everything feels fresh and newly listed. It's a mix of new listings, homes buyers have already passed on, and sellers who are still holding their number. I wanted to know what that story actually looked like at scale, so I went through more than 5,000 Nassau County listings, February through July. The pace change wasn't subtle. It was a season closing its fist. In March, 21% of new listings had a signed contract inside 2 weeks. A house goes on the market on a Friday and is pending by next weekend. By July, that number had fallen to 9%. So if the house you're circling has been sitting for 5-6 weeks, that's not a red flag. That's just August. It means the market has already run its test on this seller's price. You're not guessing anymore. You can see what happened. Nearly half, 46% of the homes going into contract in July had already been sitting more than 30 days. And close to 1 in 4 had already been through a price cut before a buyer ever said yes. That history isn't trivia sitting quietly in the listing sheet. It's in the price. It shows up in what these houses actually closed for. After 30 days, the median sale dropped below asking. 2 weeks or less on market, and the median sale closed at 5.4% over asking. 15 to 30 days, still 2.2% over. Cross past 31 days, and the median flips, about 1.1% under asking. And past 60 days, the close price is 2.3% under. Pricing strategy makes all the difference. So when you're standing in the kitchen of a house that's been on the market for 47 days, that number is a record. It's every buyer who came before you and either said no or said not at that price. Same with the price cut. If a seller had started high, held on for weeks, finally moved, and the house kept sitting anyway, I would want to know. Because a house can close in July and still be telling you a story from May. 713 homes closed in Nassau this July. Almost half of those deals happened back in May. The typical July closing had gone into contract 65 days earlier. So when someone says the house down the street just closed for $1.5 million, ask how many days on market the buyers took to get there. And Nassau does not move like one place. A house 3 blocks from another can live in a completely different market. One gets 3 offers by Sunday night, while another one beside it sits long enough to watch the whole conversation change. A good pricing strategy makes all the difference. I'm Cindy, a licensed real estate salesperson in Nassau County, Long Island. I showcase the complexity of the housing market and bring simplicity to the buying process. See you next time.